Alright, welcome to episode 12. No, episode 14.
Welcome to episode 14 of the My Thoughts, My Faults podcast.
My faults. Sorry. It's your boy Terry, motherfucker rocks. Here's my humble and gracious host,
Reezy.
Baby. We have a special guest.
Special
Hello,
guest,
sir.
super special guest.
Hello there.
Who are you?
Who am I?
Yes, introduce yourself, will you?
Well, Chop, some would just say I'm just a regular man,
Wow.
because not all heroes wear capes.
That's all.
Or
You
so
sound
they
like
say.
John Lennon. Very
You know
wise
what I'm
man.
saying? Wise God, Corinthians 15. Back in the day, me and my chaps, when I used to live in Vegas, we used to put on the accents.
Oh, you live in Vegas?
Yeah, I used to live in Vegas right before I moved back here in 2015.
How long was that?
Amazing.
Like almost 5 or 6 years ago now.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Fucking world traveler.
Yeah, we used to be on the strip and we used to hit them with the accents, but it's Solo The Dweeb reporting live. You know what I'm saying?
Solo The Dweeb.
Good to
Solo
be
in this
here.
motherfucker.
How y'all doing?
What
You
a
know I'm
fucking
saying?
name. How did you
Mr.
stumble across that name?
Mr. Rich
It's
himself.
a two-part nickname.
Okay,
You know what
double
I'm saying?
entendre. Now, give it to us.
So Solo was a name given to me when I was in like 9th grade when I first lived in Arizona and shit. Because they found out my government name and they were like, we're not finna say that shit. So
What is it,
came
Solomon?
up- It's
Solandrius?
My government name is Sohan.
Sohan.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
hella
Sohan,
different, my
Sohan.
nigga.
Yeah, you know
Nigga,
what I'm
why
saying?
wouldn't they call you Sohan? I'd be called Sohan.
Because
cool as hell.
kids are fucking
Right.
mean. Kids are fucking
Sohan.
mean. But
Sohan.
luckily, these niggas was nice to me or whatever. But yeah, they was like, yeah, we're not gonna remember that, so we were just gonna call you Solo.
Solo.
Yeah,
Damn.
you know what I'm saying? They like, I think their excuse was like Star Wars or something. But I love Star Wars. So that
Han
shit
Solo.
wasn't a problem.
That's the shit.
Hell yeah.
And the dweeb was like my older brothers, Tracy and Shami. They had like this improv freestyle group called the Nerd and the Geek, and I was like still trying to be a little Mr. Me Too. I was a little brother back then, so I was
Yeah,
just like,
I
I want to be in
dweeb.
a rap group. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so they gave me the name the Dweeb. and I
Hey,
used
that's
to
a
hate
nice
that
ass little
shit.
marketing scheme, though. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie, that shit works.
Yeah, I used to
Right.
hate that shit, but it's just like, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
stuck.
Eventually I just put both of them together. It was just like, fuck it. And it
Yeah,
just
yeah.
stuck. I like it because, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody know what they gonna get
Yeah.
when they fuck with me. They just be like, they just hear that name and then they be like, I don't know what to
I don't-
make of
yeah,
it. And then
yeah.
they meet me and I speak and they be like, yeah, now I know, I really don't know what to make of it. And then I get on stage and they be like, yeah, not at all what I was expecting.
A mystery.
Like,
Did you
And
plan
this nigga
to?
name is Sohan. The fuck?
Sohan, right? That's
Sohan.
crazy. A fucking exclusive right here. Did you plan to have that type of mystique? Like, do you like with your career?
Nah, I didn't. It was just like, you know what I'm saying? I think really a lot of the other, like the branding in it really materialized over time. You know what I'm saying? Because at first all I had was just the name. And I'm just like, I was doing all kinds of overthinking and shit. And just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But then I think when I was younger, I wasn't even thinking about branding. And like, you know what I'm saying? Artistry on that. Like my
Niggas
brain
is
wasn't
just like,
even-
feeling
yeah,
the
I was
music.
just like, that's my name. Like, you
That's
know what I'm
fucking-
saying?
that's
and
cracking.
just rapped on shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know about shit for shit. So it took some time. But
That's what's up.
But now I'm able to brand that shit in all types of ways because, I'm imaginative.
For sure, my
I
nigga.
appreciate it. Now, walk us through your time in Vegas. Now,
Man.
Vegas, I've been to Vegas, and
Yeah.
whenever I go to Vegas, 1 day is nice, 2 nights is perfect, 3 is too much. You just told me you were
Always,
there for
bro.
5
I mean,
fucking years.
Okay, you gotta understand. I was only living there for like 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first and foremost. Secondly,
I thought you
moved.
said 5 years.
Nah, not 5 years. I lived in the West Coast for like dang near like 3 to 4 years total.
This man's a world
You know what I'm
traveler,
saying?
bro.
I lived in Arizona. I moved back to Arizona after I graduated from high school.
Where in Arizona?
That sound like a
10,
hot ass
10?
I was
place.
in Phoenix, but
Phoenix.
I was all over. I was
Yeah.
literally like all over everywhere in Phoenix, like Scottsdale. You know what I'm saying? Mesa.
Nigga, how did
like,
you survive the heat out there, bro?
I don't know.
That should be
Shit,
hot as
he
hell.
don't know.
I don't
Niggas
know, man.
Don't be
I don't know
knowing.
how I survived it. It was a lot of different stuff going on out there. So like heat was just like you just had to deal with that shit. Man.
Hell yeah.
Like I'm not gonna lie.
All right, so back to Vegas.
Yeah, but I moved to Vegas. It was sudden. So like when I had moved to Vegas and shit, like it was kind of like really ground zero for me. I didn't know if I was gonna go like stay and start over out there or
Start selling
what I was
asshole.
doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about. I would probably be slinging ding-a-ling if I'm not asshole. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
But-
it is Vegas.
you know,
Vegas.
yeah, but that's not
Hey.
my way.
Hey,
That's
you-
some-
You
somebody
motherfucker,
else's
hey,
way.
the term rock bottom is not a coincidence.
Oh wow, that's terrible.
Nah, I'm
That's
fucking
terrible.
with
Nah, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was about to definitely like make a start in Vegas, but the thing is like Vegas is extremely small, so everybody know each other.
Yeah.
And then like, you know what I'm saying? Musically, like music scene wise out there, it's not really like
And I
you know
haven't
what I'm
heard
saying?
of that many people that have ever came
I've
from
never heard
Vegas.
of anybody come from Vegas.
Dizzy
Thinking
Right.
about it. Porn
People go
stars.
to Vegas when they're done.
Dizzy Right.
Dizzy Right.
Dizzy Right.
Is that like a 60s bebop?
No, he's a rapper.
That's a rapper.
Famous one
Wow.
that
Damn.
is from Vegas
I'm sorry.
originally.
I'm not in tune, guys. I'm not hip.
At all.
okay.
I gotta look up Dizzy right after this. No
I
cap.
started thinking about scat.
He's
and
been
shit.
around. Dizzy Wright been around for a grip. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? He actually made a song like recently over the past like year or so. He made a song with Ace 2 times.
Let me
You
look
know
up
what I'm
this nigga.
saying? They dropped the song. It was hard as hell.
Yeah, Asa, that's my homie little brother.
Yeah, shout out Ace 2 times. Shout out Movie Mafia.
Shout out them niggas,
Shake
yo.
and Bake. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pharaoh. But yeah, they did a track recently, and Dizzy Wright's the only one that blew out of there. So it's very hard to blow out, and he didn't blow up in Vegas. He blew up and let niggas know he was from Vegas.
Dizzy got some shit from 3 weeks ago.
Oh, he dropping shit
Left and right. Let's see what
That
Dizzy
shit got
got.
100K views.
Alright, so this nigga popping. Let's see what
I
Dizzy
hate
got.
being broke. You ain't the only
I can't
one.
relate to that, my nigga.
LOL.
Alright, so that's some of Vegas' finest.
We'll drop that. We dropped a little clip of that
Nigga,
bitch.
Dizzy Wright, we'll give him a shout out in the bio for sure.
Yes, sir.
Dizzy Gillespie. That's who the fuck I was thinking about. I'm an
That's
idiot.
funny. That's a jazz player.
Yeah,
Hell
that's what I'm
yeah.
thinking.
That nigga got
I'm
the bebopping and
fucking
shit.
weak. Nah, yeah.
Harlem
but
Renaissance.
I basically was talking to my mama on Father's Day, wishing her happy Father's Day and shit. And she basically convinced me and gave me the idea to move back home to Chicago and just try my luck out here. And plus, on top of that, I was extraordinarily homesick. So it really worked out. And then I moved back here. And then, like, shit, before you know it, here we are 6 years later.
Vegas will do that to you. Vegas will fucking deplete your ass real quick. That's why I said
But the
3
fun
days.
isn't even, like, on the strip. Like, the
Oh
fun
yeah,
is, like,
no.
off
If
the
you
strip.
actually live there, you can't fucking
Yeah,
have
and
fun there.
Metro
The
police are
tour-
terrifying.
Damn. What's up with the
Also-
police?
They're terrifying. I hate them.
Cause I'm scared of
hate
normal
them so
police.
much.
Now you
Hell
tell
yeah.
me.
No, yeah, I
Vegas
hate the police out here too, and they suck. But like, Metro police, like they're definitely a gang for real. Like, fuck, blood, Crips, whatever West Side shit you
I would
see out there in
imagine
Vegas.
it's a
If
lot
you
of-
see niggas, a pack of like 6, 7 big buff ass white niggas in yellow polos, you better move.
I would imagine it's a bunch of bullshit going on down in Vegas too, though. So that might be some cause for
Yeah,
like
I would think it's hella
need.
bullshit.
You know what I mean? Just
Like,
drugs.
yeah,
the
but
prostitution bring
prostitution.
alone would
But
be
they
crazy.
be on that,
And
bro.
the
They be
drugs.
on that, and you know who they be on that with.
Oh
you
yeah,
know what
get
I'm
your
saying?
black ass,
So,
yo tall black ass, come here.
man, my
Shit.
first time I went to Vegas, I went to jail. That
Yeah,
shit
and
was
you got
crazy.
hella tats, my nigga. Nigga, what's the story behind some of these tats, bro?
Man, all these tats are tats I either like came up with or just like I can explain all my tats really. Like I ain't gonna lie, my fingers was just like off of like, you know what I'm saying, the basic principle. You feel me? Because off basic principle, every human creature, every living organism really, you know what I'm saying, moves out of love or fear. You know what I'm saying?
Give them the what you
No
call it
matter-
to what you call it.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you break it down, no matter what somebody do, you feel me? When you break all that shit down, they either did it out of love or out of fear. Out of love for something to happen or out of fear that something else will happen. You know what I'm saying? I got a comic book blam with the words dweeb on my neck. You know what I'm saying? I got an ankh because you feel me? That's like the eternal, like, you feel me? That's like, that's a symbol for eternal life. And on another note, you know what I'm saying? Technically, it's also the symbol for vagina. So it's like,
I used to
you
have
feel
a
me?
raw ass Ankh chain and I fucking lost it, bro.
Man,
Damn.
I had to get it on my neck.
I
'cause
feel
it's just
that.
like, it makes
Pussy
sense.
on your neck.
Exactly.
That's
Eternally.
fire.
You said
Eternally.
eternal life and pussy.
If you will.
And life comes from pussy.
You
It
know
is.
what I'm saying? We wouldn't even be here
Without
if it
the-
weren't for
Gotta
pussy.
come through
Nigga,
that.
gotta
You know what?
talk
I was
about
just
it.
thinking about that today when I was in the shower. I'm like thinking like, man.
Oh, no, the
it
shower hit you
technically-
with some pussy
it
thoughts.
technically be like we live in a world where society, socially speaking, it's like battle of the genders.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, everything we do is basically for the desire to please the opposite gender.
So back to you, pussy in the shower. You said we do it all for the pussy, right? At the end of the day.
Technically, yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like, what the fuck is the point of being
so my
rich,
point
right?
is saying that. Shut the fuck up. So my point is saying that was saying I was thinking about it in the shower, man. Like, technically, it'd be like a battle of the genders and shit, right? But at the same time, like everything that a lot of stuff that men do, as well as a lot of stuff that women do, be out for the opposite sex. Like, think about it, when a woman gets her body done. You know what I'm saying?
1,000% for the opposite.
A lot of times, I mean, don't get me wrong. There are definitely women out here who get their body done for themselves. You know,
And the shit
feel
on
good about
bitches. Let's not get it twisted.
and do all that.
Even the women, even the pussy do it for the pussy. Let's not forget that shit.
I understand
That's
some
more
certain-
like that's more a competitive sense. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's not really so much like, you know what I'm saying. That's kind of additional, but it's not really the main prize. The main prize is to have
The man.
niggas on their
That's
nuts.
real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the bottom line.
And just that's the same thing with a man. You feel me? A man desire when the reason why he smell good, reason why he drive nice cars, reason why he gets clothes together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was sitting in my room. And my room wasn't filthy. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't completely clean. You feel me? And I was just sitting in my room and I just looked at the clock. I was like, damn, I'm about to have company in a couple of minutes. I need to hop in the shower,
something.
clean up, get my life together.
Bro,
I smell
was
like
thinking-
damn.
And sometimes it's not even about having every single woman, but just like knowing. that
Yeah,
could
you
get
feel
them,
me?
you know
So
what
it's
I'm
like,
saying?
cause you have to do that shit to, you know what I'm saying, to impress who your desire.
Just
I was just
for, you know,
saying it's
to-
like a contradicting force is my point, man. My point is saying that is it's just kind of a contradicting.
We hate
force.
each other, but we do everything for each other.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and it's just like, it's just funny how much like we as just humans in general just contradict each other, because of it's along with all the like societal interference. You know what I'm saying? Like,
In what way? What do you mean when you say societal interference?
well, you feel me? These are already like just a status quo. It's just like like a lot of the shit that we do for each other, in terms of like what we do for women and women do for men. It's all comes down to like the basic art of mating. You know what I'm saying? You're doing the shit to mate with your mate. You feel me? So when you add that and then add other constructs on top of that, like Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Facebook, social media. You feel me? Television and media and entertainment in general. You feel me? It imposes all kinds of things. You feel me? Of what you think life is supposed to be like. What you think your relationship is supposed to be like. What you think all kinds of things is and is not supposed to be like. It makes up these rules that was never even in creation in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
No,
And
for
then
sure. I mean, I
motherfuckers feel
hold
like that's just the way it's supposed to be.
I hold everything has changed. Bro, I did a photo shoot with some people yesterday.
Right.
And I felt like I knew them a little bit while we was doing the photo shoot. I knew them as people.
Right.
Like in my face. And then once I got their Instagrams, I felt like I knew them in a totally different way, and I can make total different judgments about them based off what I seen on their Instagram. And that's crazy. Like, that's one of these constructs that if you don't create it a certain way, then I can judge you based off that, even if I've met you in your face.
Yeah, like people don't really, a lot of everyday people really don't understand the true use and utilization of Instagram. Yeah, so a lot of people don't understand the true like uses like social media and certain things like Instagram, for example. You know what I'm saying? People don't look at it like, man, every page that I make of myself per se is a form of me branding myself. Even if it's just you living your life. You feel me? If that life turns out to be something that was entertaining both to yourself and to other people, then you know what I'm saying? You could really end up branding yourself or becoming a brand just by, you know what I'm saying? It's like a way of indirectly blogging, and then people just want to get behind it. And,
Hell yeah.
And see how you live and stuff like that. And people don't understand that. I didn't understand it even. You know what I'm saying? For a grip. You feel me?
If you come in after a certain generation, it's like you got to readjust to it. Because, like, if you're in high school, I say if you started high school anytime around, like, 2015 and up, you shouldn't leave high school with less than 10,000 followers.
Right, yeah. The shorties get mad followers.
It's different, bro.
Right?
Like, I'm not bullshitting, bro. Like, my homie little brother, everybody in high school, 10K followers was normal. Because it's just like, that's how many followers people got. If you got a high school, think about it. Everybody in your high school following you, Then it's other networks of high schools. It's like in high school, nobody gives a fuck about the follow. It's like we just following motherfuckers.
Right.
Like it's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? Now we kind of venting motherfuckers before you do the follow. Like,
And the
is it
shorties
worth
been
it?
growing they shit they whole life. Like my little cousin, she was 2 years old, and I had my phone, my Snapchat or whatever, and she took the phone from me. Did operated it perfectly. Did duck face, kissy face. I'm like, who the fuck taught you that? You fucking 2 years old.
That's just like learning from how, like, to talk from people though. Like you can watch and learn how to do that shit from somebody at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Same.
that
When you
shit
get the
is-
square box, you
But
put
it's
that
like
shit
the
up.
older
And
you
play
get,
on-
the
they
more
play on
foreign
all-
it
They
is.
play on all these little fucking tech like iPads and shit like that. We ain't had none of that shit growing up. What year you born?
I was born in 94.
94. So you caught the end of it. We was born in 91.
92.
Well, I was born in 91.
Hell yeah. But you caught the tail end of that shit for sure.
Can we hit the applause button for him? Because the way he said that,
What,
I was born in
1990? I was born in 91. Hey, that's the best year ever.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
that's
I feel like that's no argument. 1991? Don't you
Nah,
agree?
94 was definitely.
What
the
happened in
year.
94, nigga?
I don't know, nigga. I was born.
You should think about what the fuck happened, nigga. Like world events. Kurt Cobain
You know what's
died.
fucked
That's
up?
bad.
A lot of that shit was a childish blur.
The best thing that happened in 94 was
Or it
Lion
was
King.
trauma.
Lion King came out. I give you that.
Did Lion King come
It did.
Classic. Oh no, that's the Rwanda massacre.
Oh my God.
Genocide. Sometimes it snows in
Top
everybody.
top news stories from 1994. That's how you find some shit right
Hotel
there.
Rwanda was when I was born.
Bro,
Yeah,
that's
brother.
crazy.
Yeah, 94 sucked dick.
Amazing,
low-key.
brother.
Amazing, brother. On occasion, brother.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Kurt Cobain kills himself. He was
Mhm,
27.
knew that.
I remember that.
Oh, that's kind of dope, bro. Kurt Cobain was a dope genius.
Steven Spielberg won for Schindler's
I don't want to
List.
think about that because I just turned 27.
Oh
Like,
no.
27
Forrest
Club.
Gump came out. That shit was
Forrest Gump.
classic.
Forrest Gump did come out.
You know, I haven't seen that movie.
You've never seen Forrest Gump, nigga?
Whoa,
Why? What
my
what
nigga,
you
let's
doing
get
to
into
yourself?
this shit, bro.
I heard that nigga was goofy.
Nigga, he was the greatest goofy of
The
all
greatest
time.
retard
He was the
of
most.
all
The
time.
greatest
He was the
For
most,
real, bro.
Forrest Gump is damn
Bro,
the most
what?
impactful
The most
person
accomplished.
the
Like
most
what?
impactful person of the 20th century, damn near.
That's
Nigga.
funny as
The nigga
hell.
was in all the world events.
Inserted him into every single
From the-
world
from
event,
the
bro.
late 60s to
like
the fucking early
superimposed
90s.
this nigga into every single world event.
Wow.
If it was a music video right now, that shit would be dope. Like
Why isn't it? Didn't he have a motherfucking
somebody should.
Frank
redo the
Ocean
damn-
made a song called Forrest Gump.
He did. Somebody should.
That shit ain't
redo
got
that.
nothing to do with Forrest Gump.
It's
though.
still a hard ass song though,
It's
and
big-
it's the
it's-
only
it's
song
great.
associated with the shit. The closest thing I seen to that to the shit y'all talking about is
The GIF on Twitter.
I think he did. Shut up. I think he did the.
The
no,
Run
not the GIF.
Forrest? Gee,
No,
that's,
not
the, that's
that.
one
I'm
of the
talking
greatest
about-
gifts of all time.
I'm talking
too.
about the. I think Frank Ocean did a live performance of Forrest Gump, and it was like a Forrest Gump theme,
Oh.
like set or some shit like
Probably
that.
trash. Every time I seen him live, I've been pissed
nigga,
off.
Frank Ocean be going brazen.
Nah, nigga, that's Frank Ocean's one of
I
my
love
favorite
Frank,
artists of
but
all
I'm telling
time.
you, anytime I've seen him live, I've been very disappointed. Like I
You
saw him
seen
at
him?
Lala.
You seen him live?
Yeah. I saw him at Lala, and he did some award shows when he first started popping. Them all them shits was bad. It's
No,
like,
I've
oh, this
seen him.
nigga Frank
I'm saying you
can't
seen
sing
him live.
Yeah, at Lala.
That's crazy. I'm gonna get these Coachella tickets for 2023.
This is like right when
Believe that.
Channel Orange came out. They're like,
You
he
see the
just-
Coachella tickets for 2023?
Yeah, that nigga's headlining for 2023, bro.
He better get his shit together. Frank, get your shit together.
They announced that shit this early.
I mean, the album probably coming out.
That means they're
fucking-
finna fucking. Bro, Frank Ocean is like literally a marketing king.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, no, I fuck with
Like
Frank.
he is the true definition of less is more.
Yeah.
He is like my ideal goal of becoming rich and famous. Like I want to make a movie that's fucking great. Go the fuck away. Make another movie that's fucking great. Go the fuck away.
Go to sleep somewhere and then.
You be like, I won't be like, what the fuck is Terry? What the fuck is this nigga?
And
Terry
honestly,
at?
the content is so good that I'll be like, I'm gonna just wait. Fuck
We're
it.
here for it.
Nigga,
Oh, yeah,
take
Blonde
your
was
time,
crazy.
nigga. Blonde was insane.
Blonde was insane.
I got that
Channel
shit on
Orange is
vinyl
insane.
upstairs, nigga.
Do you have a record player?
Nah, I'm
Niggas
just
got the fucking vinyl. You
I'm
just got a
creating.
poster.
I'm creating a vinyl collection. I want somebody to buy me a record player.
Hint, hint.
Yeah, because then it'd be like a really thoughtful gift.
I would
for me.
also like a record player, even though my
Record
birthday's
players are the
next year.
shit.
Definitely
Record
want a
players
fucking
are
record
really
player.
pretty cool.
I have records that I want to play them on.
Nah, hey, so speaking of like raw ass music videos and shit, let's get into your video, Rich, bro.
Yeah, man.
That shit was insane, bro.
Thank you.
Big ass church, nigga.
By far one of the hardest videos
Like hella thought. Like, were you a part of that whole thought process? I'm pretty sure you were a part of the whole thought
Hell
process.
yeah,
but,
nah,
like,
yeah. So the dudes who did it, my cousin a part of this collective of like this dope ass collective of people called Dial Up. You know what I'm saying? These dudes up north, and they were creating like some really like cinematic ass music videos,
Yeah.
man. So like for the longest, I was telling them like, yo, G, like let's fuck with me on the video.
Yeah, let's
Like,
do some shit.
Let's
Yeah.
do some shit. So like one day I was at their crib playing songs, and they heard Rich, and they was like, yo, that's the one.
And I
they
fuck with that shit so
they was
hard,
playing
man.
that shit through the crib. They was telling me they was playing it through the house and everything. So they came together and they like, you know what I'm saying? They went fucking crazy, G. I'm not gonna lie. They really went crazy. My homie Archer and
Shout out to Archer.
my homie Archie and my boy Link. You know what I'm saying? They the directors. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the directors. Shout out Dial Up. You know what I'm saying? They came to me with this whole like premise. They set it all up, found the locations, did all of that. You know what I'm saying? They still do videos. So if there's an artist out there that want to rock with them, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. I'll put them in tune.
Most
You feel
def.
me? You got to pay a ticket, but I'll put you in tune.
For sure.
Feel me?
Hey, so when I heard Rich, bro, and knowing how deep you are, I couldn't just think that the song was about monetary value.
Yeah.
Like, give me the whole meaning behind the whole song. Like, what was you
so
thinking?
the thing was, I wouldn't. Let's start with the first thing. The first thing is the song is very old.
So,
You know what I'm saying? It's an oldie but a goodie for sure. I originally created that song with y'all know LSD Studios?
yeah.
Yeah. So like when LSD Studios like first got built, and like first was like up and at 'em, like you know what I'm saying? Me and Vibes was like locked in. You feel me? Like
Okay.
I was cause I met Vibes at an open mic at Refuge. You feel me? When I used to hit them jabs, and she was just like a producer and just like still trying to get off the ground, and you know what I'm saying, letting niggas know like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I know I do beats, da 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 da. And you know how niggas can be with that patriarchal shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They wasn't really like super hearing or whatever, but you feel me? Shit, someone told me to fuck with her. So I
Took
was
your
like, shit,
time.
I'll fuck with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what's good with it. She was really, really cold at just producing and engineering. And around that time, that was like before she even got the studio. We was like recording in her, like, you know what I'm saying, her people shit.
Right.
You feel me? So she finally wanted her own studio space because she just, you know, boss lady mentality. She was like, nah, I want my own shit. Niggas was giving her offers to recording this shit, engineering, all that. And she was like, nah, I want my own shit. Like,
I feel that.
nonstop. Like, I was just like, yeah, well, their prices is decent. I'm like, and I guess.
Fuck that.
Shout out to
Fuck
Vibes.
that so hard.
Yeah,
I
G.
want my own shit.
Yeah,
sick of
bro.
this shit.
On God, G. Like, that's how she was hitting it. And I was just like, shit, man, get your own shit. And then she did. You feel me? So after that, we was just getting that bitch on the map. And I don't even remember which recording night this was, but it was just like a random recording night. She showed me that beat, and I'm like, nah, put that bitch on.
Yeah, I was in that bitch lit.
Yeah, bro, we was in that bitch lit. We was playing that bitch on the way to the crib. When she was taking me to the crib, man, I remember I still stayed over east around that time, like off of Paxton and shit. You feel me? Hell yeah, it was a hard ass song. You feel me? I remember because Finesse Fest, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Finesse Fest. He's what I like to call, every time I talk to Finesse about my music, bro, I call him a hard bitch to please. Because he's like really picky.
That nigga gonna give you like the most honest opinion. What's
He
the
is
worst
gonna
thing?
give you the most honest opinion, but he's just really picky, bro. I used to really like weigh in on it because I'm like, when he's right about some shit, he's right about some shit. Like when he
Right.
feels like some shit hits, it really does hit. You know what I'm saying? For sure. But just because you don't like something don't mean he right about it.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that was one thing I had to learn, as well as just not internalizing his opinion and weighing so hard on that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But Rich was the first song that like had him like, yeah, I really fuck with this shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I was just sitting on the song for a while, man, and just in the habit of just me trying to just drop and let more shit out and release more shit. I'm like, man, let's do it. So we dropping the song. And then it just ended up being a deeper meaning because that was why I dropped it, or at least dropped the audio track on Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Because especially since Juneteenth is like a newfound like holiday that we really
Yeah, yeah.
like.
We
that
taking
that
the
we
shit
gotta
over. We
empower
Celebrating,
shit.
bro.
We gotta stand
You know
behind
what I'm
that
saying?
shit,
I
y'all.
love that shit. Outside of that, and we took over St. Patrick's Day because it's National Squeak Day, my nigga. R.I.P. Squeak, shorty. Like,
Deal with it, y'all.
yeah, for real. You know what I'm saying? St. Patrick's Day and Juneteenth is ours.
Yes,
period.
sir.
Yep.
And that's how I go. So that's why I dropped Rich. You know what I'm saying? I tried to drop it just because it just became more of a deeper meaning. You know what I'm saying? So it's like shit. Now it's an affirmation.
Hell yeah.
You feel me? You would just rather be
And
rich.
you gotta own that shit, bro.
Absolutely.
You gotta completely own that shit to get there. You know what I'm saying? We can't be out here fucking having doubts. You know what I mean?
Man. I mean, doubt. Shit. Doubt is serious. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I'm
That is
saying?
definitely serious, but you know what I'm saying? A lot of people gonna remain stuck in their cycles unless they really decide to like
Jump off
go
the
within
fucking porch.
themselves.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
jump off but it's like more like the porch inside themselves. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? You gotta really, you know what I'm saying?
The mental
embrace
porch.
yourself.
The porch of your
that
brain.
mental porch. You feel me? It's that mental porch you gotta jump off
Hop
of.
off your brain porch, people.
really
that
just
might be
like-
the episode. The name of this episode.
Hop off your brain porch.
Hop off your
Yeah,
brain porch.
I like that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you really gotta just jump off that shit, and you know what I'm saying? It's kind of. I really recommend people who have struggles with like doubt and you know what I'm saying, even depression,
Self-esteem and shit like
just
that.
like any mental health issues or any like slight mental health issues, whether major or minor. I recommend meditation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that
for
was
sure.
another thing I was talking to a friend about today. Like meditation is really dope.
My homie
just in
Asa was
terms
just
of-
talking to me about that shit. Like, bro, you need to meditate,
I think
bro.
I've
Niggas
kind of
be
just been.
meditating?
I think
He
I
do,
kind
bro.
of fully
a
He
understand.
motherfucker.
be chanting like fucking.
Not chanting, but he
Man,
be
you don't do no
meditating, bro.
fucking chant. You just breathe.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
just asking shit.
You ain't always
Niggas
gotta.
have-
Niggas,
niggas have
be
their-
think. I ain't gonna lie. I used to make jokes about that shit too.
It's
and
not
be like,
necessarily a joke. It's just
but-
funny.
I mean, but the thing is, well, first off, that is real. The
Exactly.
hums
That
are
people really
real,
do that shit.
and the reason they hum is because, like, you know what I'm saying. Everything is vibrations, just like everything is energy. Everything is vibrations.
Right.
So when you doing the chants, the ums, you know what I'm saying. Those are vibrations that you are pitching to, and you're like shifting. You're not only your energies, but your chakras, and getting yourself.
So that's
in
literally
alignment
where
doing
good
that shit.
vibrations come from.
That's one way to produce good
hey,
vibrations.
that's
aside from
I see what you
just
did there, bro.
vibrating good
I see
yourself.
what you did there.
That's what it is, nigga.
Yeah, he did that. You feel me? No lie. But I think meditation is really essential because one thing meditation teaches you, it teaches you about your thoughts. You feel me? Because what it teaches you about your thoughts is that your thoughts are just that. They're your thoughts, and it's really the ones you decide to give energy to that
see
make
that.
them more real. You
More
know what I'm
powerful.
saying?
Yeah.
So like if you have like, you know what I'm saying, I think especially you know what I'm saying, Rihanna even says in interviews and shit, you know what I'm saying, when she has days where she start off and she's feeling that doubt and whatever, she fake it, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Make-
and in a
turn
way,
myself to
and in a
believe
way,
it.
faking it till I make it. You feel me? That's faith.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's a different kind of faith. I was talking to a friend earlier about that. After I gave him a tarot reading, like, you know what I'm saying, the unknown is how you really like jumping into the unknown is how you discover faith. You feel me?
That shit is different.
Because when you jump into the unknown and you really jump in with the genuine mind state, like, yeah, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Bro, I don't know.
just know it's gonna work out.
I don't know if we've ever had this many quotables before. We got
Yeah,
so
bro.
many quotables on this episode, bro.
For real, G.
Nigga, you
like,
said you
that's-
just gave a tarot reading. Like, what's up with that shit? Like,
Yeah, G. I've been doing
Calling
tarot
now
for like
your free tarot card reading.
yeah, calling me now. No, but for real, I really do tarot. I've been doing it for like two plus years
I got
now.
one time. That shit was quite spooky. But keep
I-
going.
I-
It
Honestly,
can
been
be.
scared. I've been scared
It's
to do
nothing.
that
So
shit,
here's
bro.
the thing. It's nothing to be
like
scared
my cards
of.
was doo doo.
There's nothing. The cards probably weren't doo doo. Your energy probably was.
That's
Your
what I'm
cards
saying.
were telling
That's
you
what
to
made
stop
it spooky,
fucking up.
nigga. I was like,
I ain't
gee,
gonna
damn.
lie. That's because your cards will treat your ass, man. Like your cards will real life treat your ass, and it'll tell you some shit that you
Damn.
probably positively don't want to hear.
Or already knew, but
You know
didn't
what I'm
want to
saying?
hear
Or
that shit.
already knew and you just didn't want to hear the clarity. You know what I'm saying? But you needed to hear it for real. You know what I'm saying? But I've been doing it for 2-something years. You know what I'm saying? My homie Jasmine Barber, aka Oprah Gucci, put me
Oprah
onto that
Gucci.
shit. Yeah, you feel me? She was my original like mentor in the spirituality jab with that, and then just me going more friends in my community and shit like that who are also in the spiritual arts, like, you know what I'm saying, I got blessed further in that and just got more accustomed with it. You
feel
feel
that?
me?
Do you gotta? Is it like a training or like?
Nah, it ain't no class. It ain't no like you kind of just watch. You feel me? I did a lot of like watching,
Yeah.
and then you know what I'm saying. Eventually, like I ain't gonna lie. I asked my sister Jazz a lot. You feel me? I used to ask her a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, cause of how accurate the shit was, I'd be like, yo, you trying to give me a reading real quick? And Shorty had just like gave me a reading like 2-3 days ago, but it's because I always see her fucking with her cards. So she was just like, yeah, you could try it, nigga. Like, start with a book, shuffle pages and shit, and then just go further from there. You know what I'm saying? And it just like further became, it's not even that anyone can or can't do tarot. Honestly, anybody can do tarot. Anybody can do anything. It's really just about how much time and consistency you put into it.
Right.
It's just like when you a dancer and someone who's really a dancer and someone who dances. You feel me?
You used to dance, remember? When you used to dance?
Fucking dance.
You gonna stunt on camera like this?
I don't know.
You gonna put him on black on camera like this?
Great. Let's
He
go.
was a brilliant dancer. We called the nigga Twinkle Toes, and not a joke, like Twinkle Toes. Hey, come do that thing. He used to come spinning shit, twirl.
All right, elaborate,
I'm
motherfucker.
lying. I made that shit.
All
up.
right, good.
I knew he made that shit up because I'm sitting there like,
as
as soon as he said Twinkle Toes, I'm like, yeah, it's out of
Like,
there.
this
Oh, you
nigga's
did
wild.
almost
just
had
like
it.
how, like ballet and shit.
He
But
almost
yeah.
had it. But no, consistency is the key in anything that anybody wants to do ever, whenever you want to do something. And you can tell the difference between somebody who really does that shit and really does not from the amount of consistency and time they put in that shit. You know what I'm saying? I do it, you feel me? And I do it. I'm really at the point now where I'm just not just doing it for myself. I'm offering it to my friends. I'm telling my friends I do tarot. I tell them I do readings with the option to donate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you, realistically speaking, like, yeah, it's just cards, but you know what I'm saying? It's also communicating with the Most High in the universe. It's my energy that I'm using to align myself and to communicate with the Most High in the universe and my ancestors, and using that shit to you know what I'm saying, divert real truth, either for myself or for other people. You know what I'm saying? And then what's fucking crazy is the shit really works. Like, in my reading today, I had the person who I was giving the reading to, I'm like, you point out the card, point to where you want me to pull from the deck, and we're gonna do it from there. And I did, and it was like the whole reading.
Spot on.
Spot
Alright,
on.
I'm gonna have Solo
Spot
give me a
on,
reading,
G.
y'all. For
I
sure.
swear to God, y'all.
Like,
I'ma
we do this
just-
shit
I'ma
on
I've
camera.
pulled, like, I'm telling y'all, G, like, I've pulled from random, almost every time. Like, it used to scare me. So I used to do it on purpose to be like, nah, I'm finna pull from here and here and here.
Yeah.
And then
That's why I
I'll
say
read
it's
the shit and
fucking
I'll be
spooky.
like, what the fucking, like, nigga, what?
Why
Like,
is this shit hitting
this
me
is
like
crazy. Like, it still hits every time. Even when cards fell
I'm
out.
doing this
I
shit.
once had like,
Damn,
I
he
once had
talking
a
me into
9
it,
card
y'all.
spread, G. Like, I was shuffling and doing the spread for my homie, and 9 cards fell out, and we lined all them bitches up, and they all made sense.
That's deep.
That's
So
It's
yeah,
crazy.
Tarot card reading soon?
Yeah,
Tarot
for
card
sure.
reading.
You didn't bring your cards,
For
did you?
sure. Of course I didn't, and I wouldn't have done it on,
no.
on
On
live.
camera.
That's some personal
Oh
shit.
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm
So
saying?
we
That's
gonna
some
do
shit.
it and then kind of come back and
Come back and let motherfuckers know, like, you know what I'm saying?
Is.
Yeah, you
Wanna
feel
see
me?
if my
Cleo
shit's still the
Solo,
same.
you feel me, reporting on the mic. But yeah, it took some time, and I still don't, like, you know what I'm saying, by far at all, just say it like it's a profession or anything I can monetize off of. Because, you know what I'm saying, you can't play with spirit, nigga.
At all,
I do not fucking play with that shit, especially since I've learned how real it is, both with the tarot cards and my own spiritual journey. Like, that shit, I don't play no games. They'll take your ass up out of this motherfucker.
And we grew up in church. Can't play with that
Yeah,
shit. too.
exactly. On a non-spiritual level, I just saw a tweet that just made me. It got me thinking. It makes me want to converse.
I'm anxious.
So, Doja Cat had a Halloween party, right?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. I know where this is going.
All the bitches, I don't think you do. So all the bitches look good or whatever the fuck. But it came out talking about that Drake's pops was there, and my man Jawanza, he's like, "Why is Drake's dad at Doja Cat's party?" I'm
You
like-
know why Drake's
I'm
dad
like,
is at Doja Cat's party. The
he's
same
trying to
reason
get-
why all the
He's
other
trying to
niggas
get
is
some
at
young
Doja.
pussy at Doja Cat's party because he's Drake's dad. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
nigga.
He was like, bro, that's sus. I'm like, sus?
Sus how?
I'm like, how so?
How?
He was like, bro, if I was damn near 70 years old, I wouldn't be at a 26-year-old party. That's weird as fuck. I'm like,
Au
do you think
contraire,
women-
mon frere.
Do you think
I
women-
would fucking go.
Do you think young women get less attractive to old men?
Old man that happened to be Drake's daddy.
fucking dad who can
So
actually
have
get
you
the
have
pussy?
Drake's daddy money? You feel me?
Right.
So he pretty much can get. He might as well be a 25-year-old man.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
I think it could be
I'll
19.
drop your demo off to Aubrey, but you need to drop something off to me
First.
type shit. Like he don't even have to say that shit because they gonna want to do it just because.
Yeah,
that's
they're
the
definitely.
thought.
I've learned at the art of clout has gotten much more laxed in as the times progress. So now people really just fuck off the name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I say that because it happens, and you know I'm telling the truth because it happens on a local front now.
Yeah.
And it only happens on a local front if it happens everywhere else.
I
You
feel
feel
you,
me?
yeah.
So realistically speaking, like, you know what I'm saying, bitches just fuck off of the GP. Like, you ain't even gotta, like, that's like if hoes get thirsty off of I'm sorry, excuse me. That's like if women get thirsty off of seeing me, like, just because they saw me with Chance or saw me with Twista or something. They don't even know if I'm friends with these niggas
At all, my nigga.
You just saw me standing with this nigga, and you just you do anything for the end.
Shit is crazy.
You feel me? And that
It is
shit,
crazy.
that's kind of just how clout works these days, man. Clout is just a real, like, it's become such a
It used to be like
superficial thing.
it used to be like you fucking for clout. You fucking for clout. Now it's like I'm fucking for clout.
Yeah.
Yeah,
people understand.
that's like, yeah, it went from like, oh my god, you're fucking for clout to like,
clout.
I could fuck him for clout.
Yeah,
I could suck
But
some dick
but
for some
that's
clout.
the
Like,
social
you know what I'm
media
saying?
thing, 'cause
That's the real life.
nothing
What
is
they be on.
Nothing is new under the sun. People have been fucking for clout since the beginning of time.
For sure.
Superhead.
But
For sure.
it wasn't always discussed because it was the thing you did. And now,
Superhead.
Then it superhead. Wow.
The literal definition of a person fucking for clout.
Yeah.
Was she fucking for clout?
Bro,
I feel
she
like
was fucking-
She
sucking
released
dick
a book
No,
for fucking
boy.
clout.
She released a
literally-
book for clout for show.
No,
For show,
bro.
for show.
But before the book, how she actually got in was fucking
Definitely for sure.
for clout.
I mean, Superhead.
She
it's
got
her name.
in the videos
Yeah.
and got notarized by the fucking rappers, quoted by the rappers. Now her name is like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like a
It's
house.
synonymous
It's a
with her
fucking
career.
household name almost.
Yeah, I know.
Because
For
when
sure.
you say Superhead,
now it's the new superhead type
Yeah.
shit. Like is it like
you
fucking-
dig?
It's
So
like
they're
Superman.
trying. So they're building off of that.
Yeah.
You know,
You feel me?
I
They're
agree,
building
I
off of
agree.
that
Well,
legacy,
I
even though
say-
she's not technically getting paid for it.
I
Exactly.
say-
That's what I was like. I thought she
But
was just
that
like
was
getting
the
a
earliest
reputation
of
because she was
fucking.
nasty.
But that is enough.
If you get the
because
clout,
with the name, if you have a name enough, you feel me?
you
Your
turn that into
name-
monetary value.
Oh yeah, I would say don't get it twisted. People aren't just fucking for clout for the clout. The people are fucking for the clout
Right,
for the
and-
reason.
yeah,
because
for
sometimes
sure.
your name is just enough.
Yeah.
you just have to say it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like clubs, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? There are certain clubs. It doesn't matter how long you stand in line for. It doesn't matter how, like, where the fuck, like East Room.
Yeah.
you
What
feel
you're
me?
wearing,
There's a real two-side split.
And each
There
one.
are two type of people.
They-
RP East Room, first of all, but there are two type
Man,
of people.
One time for
One
East
time
Room,
for East
bro.
Room. There are two type of people who can get in East Room. You either the nigga waiting in line,
Yeah, or the nigga that's
or the
fucking,
nigga that's not.
Yeah, period.
I was never the nigga waiting in line.
That's fucking East Room for you, bro. We
You
always
feel me?
in
But
it.
if you was waiting in line, then we knew. You know what I'm saying? You was probably either out of town or a lame.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel me? Like, and if you caught a nigga in line, if you was in line, all you had to do was catch a nigga that you know
Right,
that wasn't
like-
finna stay in
yeah.
line.
Yeah, that's real.
All the niggas, hey, Solo, what's up? What you about to go in?
I'm with
Come
you,
on,
man.
I'm with
Yeah.
y'all. Come on, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't let the bouncer know your face, and you really in.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
Fatty wasn't going for
Fatty
that
wasn't
shit.
going for. It was so funny, bro. It'd be like night and day. I'll literally watch Fatty treat a motherfucker, bro, and be like, "Yeah, bro, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You could call them and they could still come vouch for you. Your ass not getting in here." And I'll be like, "What's up, Fatty?" You'd be like, "What's up?" Walk right up in that
But
bitch.
Hey, bro, it's packed
But
tonight.
you,
It's packed tonight,
yo,
bro.
I'm saying,
And
G,
then open the
you'll
door right
literally
for like
watch-
4 motherfuckers
Yo.
walk in. Like, nigga.
Hey, and niggas was not telling him no. Niggas was he was the only security guard who when it was time to get out, I ain't see nobody come to back
Yeah.
him up or nothing. It's just Fatty, bro.
Nigga, we gotta reopen East Room for the culture, nigga.
Can we petition that?
Let's do that shit, bro. Like, let's
Can we
make that shit
petition
happen.
for East Room to come back? I need 4 a.m. nights
I
again.
don't miss it.
It got tired, but
I'm gonna need you
if
to clock out for me
East
right
Room-
now.
bro.
I don't miss
if
it.
East
I
Room
need you to clock out for
if
me.
East Room came back, it would be lit.
If East
I
Room,
mean,
if East Room
was
came back
never
right now,
bigger.
if
Bigger?
East Room came back with an
If they
Instagram
had
post
a
saying we was
non-cash
finna be,
bar, then yeah, nigga, I don't want to fucking have to go to the ATM to get a drink. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
that
that's
does
one of the
suck.
most ruined.
That
wackest
is suck.
things
That's why I
of my
said
life.
they gotta revamp.
Gee,
I do remember
listen,
going to the
man.
ATM to get a
I
fucking
understand.
drink,
Like,
I
I'm telling you,
understand
I
what
had
y'all
some
bro. That's
saying.
probably
great
why I
nights
didn't
at
drink
East
at East
Room.
Room that
Bro,
much.
Like some of my
Crazy
best nights was when
nights.
East Room wasn't cracking,
East
when
Room
it
was
wasn't
had-
busting.
yeah,
When it
when
was-
East Room was on
you
Kickback
gonna run
Vibe.
through that bitch. Oh
But
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. What
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying is, man, if East Room posted on Instagram
We're back
right
nigga, it would be
now,
the
we're
fucking
back
shit.
for one night only.
Nigga, it'll be the
I
rap
might
First
show
of
up.
all-
I might show up and not go inside East Room. I might just chill
You-
outside.
Parking lot
East
that's
Room,
the
nigga.
other part. That's the other half of East Room.
Yeah,
When
that's like
East Room
it.
get out,
Gets
like
out.
that's the only reason why certain motherfuckers shouldn't even
sausage
feel
lady.
bad about
The
not
taco-
being
Oh,
able
the
to
fucking
get it.
steak
Shout out
sandwich
the
lady.
taco lady, my
fucking
nigga.
steak sandwich lady,
The
bro.
steak sandwich lady
came
start.
through
The steak
for a
sandwich
nigga
lady
on
kicked
so
it off,
many
and
drunk
then
nights,
motherfuckers
shorty.
like, okay, I gotta get in on this money.
Yeah, this
so
shit is too
niggas started
crazy.
camping out there.
I ain't gonna lie. That's
Three
why
good-
niggas
three
did
good
not
motherfuckers.
feel bad. That's why certain, like, if you was a real nigga, you wouldn't feel bad about not getting in the East Room.
Nah.
Because you could down there
Kinda
stay
did
outside
take
and
sort
still
of offense.
catch
I'm
the
like,
whole
hey,
thing.
sometimes I might want to just stay outside and not
'Cause
go.
it'll be more
Like,
busting
yeah,
outside.
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
niggas
exactly.
pulling up, rock, bro. That shit
But
was so
now that
bad.
it's gone,
I don't really want to go in there. It's
But
kinda
now that
crowded,
it's
but
gone-
I feel good out here
Yeah.
talking to my people
now that it's gone, it's a hole in my
smoking
heart.
cigarettes
It
and
is.
shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I miss East Room.
He's got his moments where I be like, man,
Bro,
I
when
wish I
I'm
could.
up at like, when I'm up at 3,
And there's
4
nowhere else to
a.m.,
go?
Nah,
like it
for
is
sure.
2 a.m.,
That was a solid
niggas,
move at
nobody
2 a.m.
realized
At
that.
2 a.m.?
Yes, bro.
Only thing that was open
when the
later was
club
the
would
owl.
let out and niggas is like, damn,
Where
where
we
can we
go?
go to?
East
Where can we go to?
Yeah.
Everybody's like, damn, we ain't nowhere we could go. Fuck it, let's go to East Room, nigga. We at
Shit
East
is
Room.
safe, like,
And
perfect.
everybody would be at East Room
Yeah.
because no one would have anywhere to go.
That's cracking.
There'd be nowhere to go.
We got this
till
amazing
4 or
East
5
Room
a.m., bro.
conversation. That's dope.
We need to petition that. We need to petition to bring East Room
What
back.
are they
G.
doing? I'm sure it's still there, but what's happening with it right now?
Who
You know
knows,
they be
man?
revamping and shit. COVID
Oh
probably
my
killed
God,
it.
if they
killed
revamped it.
COVID probably killed East Room.
I feel like East
No
Room
lie.
died before COVID.
It died
didn't
before
It
it?
died
COVID.
before COVID.
It definitely wouldn't have survived it though.
Man,
Oh, it would have survived.
Nah, it wouldn't
had a
have, bro. They
following.
would've-
I don't
they
know-
would've
I don't
shut
think
it down.
I
They
don't
would've
think they
shut it
closed
down.
it.
they would have
because
shut
of
it.
fucking
That's
lack of-
why. Because it had a following, it would have never worked, bro.
Yeah.
Every time.
'Cause it would've
Especially
became-
with the
Oh, yeah,
hours,
yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
It would have been bussing.
So like
Motherfuckers
yeah.
would've died in that
That
shit
shit would've
Time.
been shut
Niggas
down.
would've
They
got
would have
mad
shut
sick.
it down. The
Man
first,
sick.
they would have made the news.
They would have packed
East
that
Room.
bitch out.
East
East
Room
Room
responsible
COVID at
for 45 deaths in the city. Just this past
3,500 deaths to record at the East Room. We don't even know how that many people got in the building. Like, yeah,
Oh, that's
it's gonna be
crazy.
terrible. But I miss it. You feel me?
It definitely have its moments. I look at a fucking old snap or some shit like a memory. I'm like, oh, that
I'll
that
be
was
the
a good
first to
night.
admit I underappreciated East Room.
Oh yeah, because like
we all did.
Like when it first happened, I was like, East Room, East Room, East Room. Then after a while, I was like, I'm fucking tired of this fucking shit.
Niggas get tired of East Room.
Oh, you going to East Room? Nah, I'm straight. Then when it was finna end, I was like, good riddance.
Yeah.
Like I was one of them niggas. I was like,
But
I was
it
willing
was
to
just
die on that
starting to
fence.
get good. Finesse Fest got residency at that bitch, bro. He was starting to DJ there all the time. That bitch was about to be humping.
Yeah, but
I
I
ain't
saw the
gonna
same
lie,
people
bro.
I saw
Finesse
everywhere
Fest is
else.
one of my favorite DJs in the city, bro. When
Nah,
he
Finesse
have an
is dope.
event and he DJ, I go.
Yeah, for sure.
That nigga's transmissions is the smoothest transmissions, bro. He puts like beats and verses together that I didn't even think about.
That's what I love.
And then when
bro.
I hear that shit, I be like, nigga,
Yeah, I like the art
how?
of a good
What did you do?
I like the art of a DJ who just take the just you know
That's
what I'm
how you
saying.
know the
fuck
true
my head up.
DJs.
Sample
The
and
DJs who
shit
could
and
do that
other
shit,
shit,
like
yeah.
the DJs that could do that shit,
And the
bro. The
DJs that
Finesse
switch they
Fests, the
setup,
DJ
bro.
Simmies, the Lisa Decibels, bro. The DJ Royals, the
Yeah.
Mile Highs. You know what I'm saying? Like the niggas
Shout
like
out Royals,
them,
shout
bro.
out Mile High.
You know what I'm saying? For real, the world famous DJ Shines, the Louis V's. You feel me? Shout out those DJs too, for
I'm
real.
not
Like
gonna shout out DJ Sean Mack. You might be the worst DJ I've ever seen in my life.
You
not
think so?
DJ Sean Mack.
Shine talk a lot
I
on the
said
mic.
world famous DJ
Nah,
Sean.
I'm saying I just you
Oh,
made me
you
think
had
of
to-
Sean. I just had to go out of my
He
way.
got triggered.
I did.
Yeah, Shine just talk a lot on the mic, but
No, nigga, he start the song. He talk a lot for sure, and then he'll start the song, and you like, oh, okay, it's finna be good. Then the nigga turn the song off and go to some other shit and play the them in the worst. He played them in the worst part of every song. Like he don't play the good parts.
I haven't heard
You know, I
Sean
haven't
Max
sat through a Sean Mack set
in a
It
minute,
was
bro.
So bad.
It's
Like,
been
it
a
was
minute.
It's universally known, like, cause we all like, what the fuck is going on? Who is oh, it's fucking Sean Mack ass. No wonder.
Yeah.
Do better.
I ain't heard of Sean Mack, but he bring the people out though.
The people come out.
The
because
people
they coming
definitely come out
They
for
don't
Sean
be
Mack.
there for
But
him.
Nah,
that,
they
that
definitely
just
come out
means
for
he's
Sean Mack.
overrated.
Hell
then.
no, that's not.
That would just mean he's
He do got a
overrated.
decent
That's
following.
okay. No, he has a big
I
following.
don't think
for
that's
sure.
why they fucking come to the party.
But
That's just-
he do,
Look,
but
like
honestly,
we
I
just
think, and it's
said,
also I
clout-
think that he talks on the mic.
Clout, man.
I think a lot of DJs don't talk on the mic like Sean Mack.
That's good, nigga. The fuck? I don't need you talking to me. Just play the goddamn song.
It's another element for sure, depending on what
It
you're
is
going
another
for.
element
It's
depending
another
on the
element.
kind of
Doing
talker
it right,
you are.
nigga. Like it's a
Yeah.
certain way to do that shit. Don't
I be
fucking-
thinking about this shit if I was a DJ. Like, man, that shit would be crazy. Like, I would think about what the fuck would I say?
I
I don't feel like I would say
wanted to
anything.
when I want to.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all
I would
ain't
just
see this
say
shit
whatever.
coming, did you? Some
I would
shit
just
like that.
ad lib the record, like my
I would
own
just
ad
say,
libs.
yeah, I would probably
Each
just
record
say,
just have my own
I would just
shit.
say all kinds of crazy shit. I would probably try to be funny. I don't know. I don't think I would take it.
I would
fully
probably
seriously.
blank out. Definitely say some off the wall shit.
I would, because I wouldn't take it fully all the way seriously.
Don't let
So I
me
would
be
just
turning that bitch up too. I feel like I could say anything.
Yeah,
and
that
it's gonna
shit
go
gonna
over.
be wild.
Have
That
a
shit
baby.
gonna-
Have a the baby moment.
That's what I was just
I always
thinking. I'm
like,
like,
I
niggas
always
just
want
say
to shout out
that
the women on their
motherfuckers.
periods and shit like that.
How do y'all feel about that?
We talked about this in the other
we
pod.
definitely talked about
Oh, word.
We think the nigga tweaked. But we think that it was a very specific thing that just happened. Like, that's why I asked him, like,
Yeah, he said some really specific
shit.
Like, that
really?
was so specific. Like,
okay, I'm like, so from
when
what
I saw the video, that was the first thought I had. I'm like, that's really
like
specific.
you seen that happen right before you
Like,
walked
that's
on stage.
what everyone kept saying. They're like, did you see it?
From what
Did you
I'm getting,
witness
what
that?
I'm getting,
Like,
what
did
I
it
got from
trigger you or traumatize you?
what I picked up was on his way to his set, he saw somebody with AIDS. That's
Who happened to have AIDS sucking dick before the show?
Sucking dick in the parking lot. Like, while he's walking towards the stage, he's like, oh, man, that ain't right. That shit ain't cool. I'm about to talk about that shit.
My daughter right here.
I
What
gotta
the
address
fuck?
that. I gotta address that.
Yeah, that could be.
And that
could
shit
be
came
it.
all out.
He
Him
ain't
like
never
fucking,
tell us the real story
fucking
now.
word vomit. Oh, no, we getting the real story. We gonna get the story.
You think so?
Eventually, it's gonna be
Well,
his 30 for 30. The
yeah.
the
I'm
baby
sure
story.
he gonna just say it in the interview. We was
Like,
just
this is
into the show
like,
and
you know,
then-
all rock stars
what I'm
have
saying?
that
I
moment
just-
where they get big, then they have that fucking tragic
They
downfall,
fall,
whether
and
it's
then-
from fucking public shit
Yeah.
or from drugs and alcohol.
And they
or
rise,
fucking,
rise back up to fame.
then they rise back up.
Yeah, he needed that actually because he was getting a little corny.
He was so corny. I was like, because I used to be a fan of
Yeah.
Baby when he first
It's
came
not
out.
even that he's
I'm
corny,
like, this
bro.
nigga-
It's just
I'm
that
like, he got
gives off
personality.
one trick pony vibes. You
The
feel
song,
me?
the
because
song,
his
the
flow,
his flow and the
is
fucking
like,
beats.
you know what I'm saying? It's almost like it's almost like it's his downfall. You feel me? Kind of like how NBA YoungBoy's music is. But NBA YoungBoy's music, he's able to tap into that versatility and stretch his chords and his vocals to do more than just
He touched
rapping.
the soul.
He
You can
still
tell
talks the same
you can
in
tell
all
that
his
nigga got-
songs.
He do
but
though.
he,
That
but
nigga
he
got music
sings
in
that
his heart.
shit.
He
He got
do.
pain in his
He
chest
do.
for
Nigga got
sure.
music in his
You know
heart.
what I'm
And
saying?
then
I'm
you
not
make
a big
that
fan.
shit and make
I'm
you
not
wanna
a big
go
fan,
do
but
a
you
fucking
see, I
mission.
see, like, after fucking, I wasn't a big YoungBoy fan. I'm still not, but like, it was one time, motherfuckers was on the PS5, and YoungBoy, he got so many fucking videos. They was just playing. I'm like, okay, I see why he has the cultural impact that he does on the fucking shorties.
I'm gonna just keep running up.
Like, that's all they fucking see, and this nigga, like, you can tell, like, the nigga got the shit in his soul. Like, you can feel that shit coming
Nah,
out.
for
Yeah,
sure.
and it's not that the baby doesn't, bro, but it's just like his flow is really
Repetitive.
Like, it's really repetitive.
Repetitive.
It's really tedious.
Yeah.
And after
The
a
fucking
while,
nursery
it's
rhyme
just
beats
like
is what did it for me. When I was tired of hearing fucking beats with him with a fucking flute on the shit. I'm like, come on, bro.
But
It's
he
like-
needed that downfall because now he can like
Change his shit. Work. Go to work.
get a little bit.
Be
He can-
hungry.
Yeah, be hungry. Yeah.
I mean that's
I
a part
finally
of
saw he
the. I
got a
think
show,
that's
though.
my
He in
biggest
Dubai.
fear.
That's the only people to
of
book.
like losing hunger.
Yeah, just losing the drive, man. Just losing the drive to like prove some shit. But I feel like I'll never lose that shit.
No, because I
per
feel like
se, because like, man, I'm just competitive at heart, and B, I'm just always, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I think the real way to lose that type of like motivation, that type of drive, is depending on who your competition should be. And my competition is myself. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Like, of course, I'm sure it'd be cool to be acknowledged by, like, you know what I'm saying, other great rappers and shit like that. But realistically speaking, outside of like what their ability is, which I'm sure is like, you know what I'm saying, great. A lot of my heroes, especially that I've met, you know what I'm saying, they're pretty fucking shitty people. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
think about a nigga like
That's
Andre
one of my
3K
worst
though.
fears.
I'd
Like,
be disinterested.
you think you can get to like Andre 3K status where you did what you did and that's enough?
Man,
But like, if you have the ability to still keep making music, would you keep making music?
I think that's just for an artist to discern. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how much they feel like they've really, like, you know what I'm saying, done. Cause
Do you feel
even
like
though on the outskirts of the shit, it's a lot of music, it's a lot of art, a lot of acting and other shit to it. There's a lot of tedious work behind all that
Oh,
shit.
oh,
to
for
get
sure,
produced.
my nigga. Like,
And that shit is
That's the shit
essentially
that make you not
what
wanna do
could
it. That's
exactly.
not the-
That's the shit
that's
that
the
could
shit
make
that
it
people don't have
tiring.
a passion
You
for.
feel me? So they could be like, yeah, I'm cool.
Is it
Like,
is it
you
is
know
an
what I'm
artist that
saying?
you compete with, like that you see like, oh, they did something, oh damn, I know I gotta come with some shit now,
like
what's
on
it,
a
competitive
local
respect?
standpoint,
Period.
or just period. Oh, I mean, well, you know what I'm saying, on a global standpoint with like famous artists, I don't really look at it like, oh, they did this shit, I gotta do that shit now, because comparison are the thief of
joy.
is the thief of joy. You feel me? So like, realistically speaking, and then on top of that, when you compare yourselves to something that's like that appears godlike, even. You
like,
feel me? It's like it feels you're just setting yourself up for doubt and disaster.
yeah,
You know
like,
what
what
I'm saying?
fuck,
Like that's what you know what I'm saying. I can't be like,
Yeah.
yeah, nigga, I gotta make the next Section 80.
Like, I was
I
watching,
gotta make the next motherfucking Dark Twisted Fantasy
Right.
fucking,
tonight, nigga.
you feel me?
I
The
was-
best Friday Night
tonight.
Lights ever.
I was
You
watching.
feel me?
I was
Like-
watching this fucking Beatles doc, and they was talking about Eric Clapton for a second. They said Eric, everybody knows, like, if you follow fucking rock music and shit, guitars, he was the biggest shit in the fucking 60s. And then that nigga Jimi Hendrix came out of fucking nowhere and drove this nigga damn near to suicide.
Like a bat out of hell.
And then, but they became
Black people rule.
very best, exactly, very best friends. And then this like fuck, a perfect example. They had a club, or whatever. Everybody's fucking there. This nigga Jimmy, his fucking guitar's not in tune. He didn't even know how to tune his guitar. This nigga looking for Eric Clapton. Hey, Eric, you out there? Can you tune this for me? Type shit. This nigga that's fucking drive this nigga crazy, like finna lose his mind because he's so talented. Came to tune his fucking guitar. He's asking his fucking he's asking you for
His
fucking
practical nemesis.
Exactly. If Jimmy don't even fucking know this shit, he just living his fucking best life. And another one, fucking Lennon. This nigga said he stopped making music for 5 years. He's like he fucking was perfectly content with not making no music while he saw Paul McCartney making mediocre shit. Then one night he fucking Coming Up came out. That nigga said, oh hell no.
I'm back.
That nigga went to the studio that fucking night.
Fuck this nigga, I'm
after
back.
fucking 5 years. Then he fucking got killed like a few weeks later.
You
Crazy.
understand me? Like it's really the thief
But
of joy, man.
it is,
like,
but competitive, that shit is good though.
friendly
is good.
competition is different from comparing yourself to another
not
nigga,
necessarily.
man.
I
You
don't
feel
know
me?
if I worded that right.
And now, no, you worded it correctly, because that's really how you worded it is how niggas move with it.
Yeah,
You
for
understand me? Like point blank. And realistically speaking,
Like a
well, the
friendly
first thing I want to
sparring.
say is that it's normal, because we all feel insecurity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially men. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it, you feel me? And don't kill me for it, but realistically speaking, men are more emotional creatures than women.
Oh,
you
for
know what I'm
sure.
saying?
Yeah.
We're very it's with all that power, you feel me, is a lot of fragility. You know what I'm saying? And vulnerability in the mix and shit.
Space.
You know what I'm saying? So like it's a lot of understanding in that. You know what I'm saying? That motherfuckers gotta get to really like to really balance themselves on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's levels. It's really just levels.
We got a space on that one. You want to rap?
Yeah, we can start.
We about an hour anyway. Good combo. All right. So Solo, had a great conversation with you today. Thank you for coming out. Anything you working on right now? Anything we should be looking out for?
Man.
Plug your Instagram and all your shit that you want us to fucking people to follow you on, fans stay in touch with you.
No, yeah, for sure. Everybody who wants to follow me can follow me. Usually on Instagram and in my Twitter, kind of, though I don't get on Twitter. At Solo The Dweeb. At sign SOLOTHEDWEEB. You know what I'm saying? Type that name up anywhere on
You'll find
anything,
me,
you gonna
right.
find me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't really nobody named like me. So you feel me at all? I've checked. So you can definitely just find me on all platforms, all streaming platforms as well. You know what I'm saying? Tidal, Apple, Spotify, YouTube.
Ooh, we need to get
whatever.
Tidal.
Yeah, for sure.
We
Shout
definitely
out
need to get on
Tidal.
Tidal.
Shout out Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, call hold for me,
Hey,
kid.
sponsor
I got
me,
you.
Tidal. You know what I'm saying? Or
Wait,
whatever.
regular people can't just get on Tidal because it's just for the artists.
No, I'm pretty sure you get on time.
No, we probably could get on Tidal, but I want them to sponsor me.
Yeah. Anything we should be looking forward to or looking
Man,
out
I
for?
think I'm dropping some shit at the end of this month. I can't really say much.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Getting real
this,
spooky.
I got
Yeah,
this
yeah.
little 3-piece spicy going on program.
So
it's
three
not ain't got
songs?
shit to do with Halloween.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. The tape I'm dropping ain't got nothing to do with Halloween. If
So
anything,
it's a 3-song tape,
it's
it's an EP?
Nah,
or?
it's an EP, but it's not 3 songs.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of songs on there.
You said
feel me?
3-piece
I'm-
spicy, that's
I'm
why.
doing a trip. Nah, 3-piece spicy to end out the year. I'm finna drop a tape at the end of the month.
So October, November, December.
That.
Very nice.
3-piece spicy shorty, starting with this month, and it's a tribute to Detroit music and
Okay.
Detroit, like, you know what I'm saying?
That shit
culture and
popping right
music.
now too.
Yeah,
That mean it's gonna have that
Babyface
bounce.
Ray on that bitch. I'm going crazy.
That mean that shit gonna have that bounce.
No, like it's definitely those type of vibes. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get the exclusive listen after we turn this shit off, y'all. I'm gonna
For sure.
probably play it for them if they down to hear.
That's what's up.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a tribute to that music. Even though of course they didn't like create the culture, they really trademarked that shit and blew that shit up. You feel me? And they really been taking off with it, just from the Babyface Rays, the Sada Babies. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, Detroit
The Baby
music scene is
Smooths.
one of the best redeeming qualities about Detroit.
Nah, that shit been
cap.
going crazy.
Yeah, that shit is literally like
Chicago,
it's the
Detroit
second
with
coming.
the music shit.
Like
we
it's
right
the
here.
second coming of shit for sure, and just like really fucking with that music, I kind of like really wanted to really like make some kind of music just to see if I could. You feel me? It's just like I'm a versatile nigga. So
But I feel like
kinda,
you can. You got like that Midwest thing.
Oh
you
yeah,
still,
realistically
like, that shit
speaking,
hits.
Reezy, I can rap on anything.
Yeah,
There
for
isn't
sure.
anything I can't rap on. Like literally.
Hell yeah.
There's no beat that exists that I can't rap on and make some shit too. You
That's
know
that
what I'm
shit.
saying? Real shit. So
Real
like
rapper
I just
shit
did
over
this shit
here.
to see if I could do it. And I ain't gonna lie, them Detroit beats brought something out of me. Shout out my boy 88 Rambo. I think my main engineers in the city right now is Tripping from the Crib, Rambo, or 88 Rambo, how he prefers to be called. My bad, brother. You know what I'm saying? And JDR when he's available. He's a hard
For
man to
sure.
track down, but when I get a hold of him and we be cooking, he's very efficient.
Shout out them mans.
Yeah, bro. Shout out my engineers. Shout out y'all engineers, man. Shout out y'all producers. They be putting in that work, G.
Most
For
def.
real. They work hard.
We
Y'all
gonna
work
we gonna fade it out. Want to thank Solo The Dweeb for coming through again.
Yeah, it was a
Great
pleasure
talk,
to
great
be
talk.
here.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna
Pleasure.
ride out to Rich today, y'all.
Oh, I know that song.
I know that song's a lovely tune. No nobility in pop. Not too rich. Everything. Rather be. Big facts.